Okay. My 35-year-old son says that I'm spazzing out. So, even though this day has been full, I'm going to do a little bit of yoga with you. And I hope you're wearing comfortable clothing and you have a nice cozy spot where you could get outside. And let's just start moving a little bit. Let's do side to side today. Oh, okay. And then take it forward and back. Like you're riding a horse. Okay. And let's take our head around one direction and the other. Okay. Oh, and now breathing in. Bring your hands to the heart center. Breathe in through your nose and exhale down. One more time. Breathing in and exhale down. And now let's take your left leg over the right. So they're kind of crossing. And then taking your right arm, wrap it around. Let's get a twist going. And I get to look back at the pretty creek. I hope you guys could see it today. I don't know if I set things up right. We're going to come back around, change the cross of your legs, and using your left arm around the right knee, pull yourself to twist. Oh, listen to the birds too. That's a nice one. Let's come back to center. And let's take a forward fold. So just bring your legs straight out in front of you and walk your fingertips down to your knees or to your calves, or if your hands will land on your ankles, that's good too. Okay. And you can stay in this forward fold. You could pause. And if you're outside, you could listen to the birds for a while. And then roll up slowly. Good. Now let's swing our legs around, and we're going to go into our hands and knees and do a little cat-cow. So we're going to go from a rounded back to an arched back. And I'm going to change so that I'm going sideways a little bit. Okay. And then here we go. Arch and round. Arch and round. And one more time. Arch and round. And now, either just stay here, bring your toes together, your knees apart, and your hips down to your heels in a child's pose. Or, if you'd like a little more active pose, then just separate your fingers, turn your toes under, and lift your hips up for a downward facing dog. There you're keeping your feet about shoulder distance apart. And if you bring your hands too far forward, you might kind of fall flat on your face. I don't know. But if you bring your feet closer to your hands, then it's more of a stretch. So you want to find that sweet spot where you are stretching just enough, but you feel stable. And then you come down to your knees, and if you weren't already there, go back into a child's pose. Extend it out if you can, with your hands reaching forward. If that is uncomfortable under your shoulders, then you can take your hands back into a resting child's pose. I like to do the extended one because I've had frozen shoulder syndrome in each of my arms. Thankfully, it was at different times. But one of them I was able to cure or heal with doing exercises. And then the second time, no amount of work would loosen it, and I had to get surgery. So coming up now, let's sit again. And we're going to keep this short and sweet. So we're going to do one more pose where we bring our left hand to the side, bring our right arm up and over, and get a nice stretch through the waist, and then up and over to the other side. Okay, and you can do this a few times, just get a little movement going. And one more time, remembering to breathe in and out, in and out. Coming to the center. I want to thank you for joining me today. And if you are just starting out, go back and start with day 1. This is day 20, and I already did a video today about healthy cooking, just a quick, easy recipe that I do, and it turns out nice. And by the way, if you do make that soup recipe, it's really good. You know, you can buy like at maybe Whole Foods or Trader Joe's some pre-made curry packages, and just simmer the vegetables in that for a short time afterwards if you want something a little bit heavier than just the soup. But anyways, thank you for joining me, and I hope I see you again tomorrow.